My name's Tom Phipps and I've grown up down here in Milo in Cornwall. I've grown up as part, pretty much as part of my parents' business, which is a sailing school. I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of my life on the water. In fact, I had to have a pretty good excuse not to go sailing a lot of my childhood. So it really was like one of the best kind of upbringings I could have wished for. As cliched as it sounds, I probably was on a sailing boat before I was even walking. You know, Mum and Dad have always been involved, and especially Dad. He did a lot of racing when he was younger, and then started the sailing school. So, I was on boats from before I can remember. I'm definitely not very good at sitting still. Like, I'm the sort of person that needs to be doing something every day. And I think we are so lucky down here in Cornwall to have such an amazing place to do all these kind of activities that I enjoy. Racing for me is what sailing is about. I love competition, I love sailing fast, and I love hitting myself against the best that's out there. It's such an incredibly dynamic sport. We're powered by something we can't see, and we're sailing on a surface which is moving all the time, up and down, left and right. So every time you go sailing, it's different. The wind will be slightly different, the waves will be slightly different, and that's, it's really engaging because you have a new challenge every time you go out. Every result counts. My heart is with the sea, and when I'm not sailing, I try and spend as much of my time in the water as well. So whether it's wakeboarding or windsurfing, kite surfing, or just surfing, being in the water and mucking around is kind of where I want to spend as much of my time as possible. So my plan and what I'm kind of building at the minute is this, what we're calling the Foiling Academy down here at Windsport, which is aimed to give other people that wouldn't get a chance to do these kinds of sailing, this kind of sailing, and on these kinds of boats, give them a chance to get out and experience it, because it is such a fantastic sport. It's one thing just gliding around the ocean, being powered by nothing but the wind, but when you can do that and pop up on the foils and be a metre above the water at the same time, it's unrivaled. It's just one of those experiences that you cannot compare to anything. Looking in from the end of the boat, you can start to see where the dagger boards go down through the boat. They then hook up again, and that's what we call a J foil. And that kind of hooked up bit is the part of the dagger board that actually gives the boat lift. So as it's sailing along, and once you get up to a quick enough speed, between that and the T-foils at the back, the boat rises up out of the water, drag reduces, and it starts to go really, really quick. I'm so lucky, I do this almost every day. So when I take new people out on the water that haven't experienced this before, and I see their faces light up as we start to wind the boat up and it starts flying out the water and things, it reminds you that actually what we do is absolutely incredible, and and that kind of feeling of seeing the smile on other people's faces is one of the kind of biggest rewards for me.